Hi guys, George Glinsky here from Toe the Line, joined today by Barrie Jones. Barrie, how are we doing, my man?
Great, thanks. You okay?
Good man. Yes, I'm very well indeed. Very well. So, Barrie, we've got you finally. We've been looking for this interview for quite some time. We've got it. We're here just ahead of BKB 21. But on your last outing, BKB Lockdown 2, you defeated the very tough Paul Hills. Now, I have to ask, were you expecting such a quick finish? Because Paul is a very durable veteran of bare knuckle boxing.
Well, to be honest, I was expecting a tough fight, really. I trained hard for a tough fight. I was expecting him to come right at me. Like he starts pretty quickly, does he?
Yeah.
So I was expecting a tough scrap, but I knew once I caught my left hand, I could feel it. I knew I hurt him, so I jumped on top of him.
Yeah. I mean, you must have confidence in your power. I mean, you finished every single one of your opponents now, including the ultra tough Mark Navarro. Do you think there's anyone that can hold up to your power in BKB?
It probably will be one day, I suppose. So I don't train to go. It's nice to get a knockout in there, obviously early. But I train for 7 hard rounds. This one will be 7 rounds, but so it's always a bonus when you finish them early. Then so
definitely,
no, exactly. Yeah.
So coming in against Almir Skrzyeli, I think that's how you say his name. He's a 13-2 professional boxer, hasn't really fought a whole host of memorable names. It's one of those sort of European boxers which sort of goes under the radar, but has, it looks to be a really tough challenge. Have you had a chance to watch any of his fights?
I've seen a quick clip of it. It was like a video montage of him training, a few clips of his fights. Looks, pretty heavy-handed. Looks pretty tough. But other than that, I don't really know a lot about him. Which is quite dangerous sometimes when you don't really know what the opponent brings. So, but as always, I always concentrate on getting myself my best condition. So, concentrate more on myself than my opponent. So, I never change my training.
What do you do? What have you been doing to prepare?
Well, last week or two, I've had a few days off because the fight got pushed back to August. So I was starting to feel a few aches. So I thought I had a couple of days off, recharge the batteries a bit. But always, same as I've always trained, boxing training, bit of extra. I got like an extra strength and conditioning coach in as well, since and that's helped a lot. So.
Brilliant.
He's been away. He was away. Whilst I was training for this fight, because he's doing security for the Wales football team, so he's been away.
No way.
So I still I've had somebody else said, well, we do the same kind of training, but he's happy now. He can come back and help me. The fight's been extended, so.
Sweet. When did you start strength and conditioning? Is that a new implementation, or has that been during your professional career?
Well, yeah, before, when I was boxing years ago, I was just all my training would be boxing training. And then once I finished boxing and then I started back, I started doing a lot of extra strength and conditioning in with my boxing training. I never used to do that before.
Because I mean, that must have really helped power, because in your professional career, you had your fair share of knockouts, but it wasn't something you were known for. And you've bulked up from around 69 kilograms up to about 73. You're looking a lot bigger. So I suppose then the strength and conditioning has been really beneficial to your power.
Well, yeah, obviously I've won all my fights so far by stoppage. So, it's obviously working. When I was boxing, I was a little bit more, I used to take my time a little bit more and try to box. Obviously in the BKB, you've got to be a bit more aggressive. So it helps with that as well. So
for sure.
So far.
So moving forward, obviously Welsh bare knuckle boxing is on fire at the moment. I wonder why. I wonder why more than anything. I ask so many Welsh bare knuckle boxers, why are Welsh people so good at bare knuckle boxing? You've got Sean George, yourself, Dan Chapman, Dorian Darch. Seems like all the top names in bare knuckle boxing at the moment are Welsh. Why do you think that is?
There's a lot of them. They're good, tough boys as well. Lewell as well, and Lily as well. Craig.
Lily, yeah.
Craig Morgan. Another boy, Steve Evans. He hasn't had a fight yet. I think he was. They've all boxed as well. There's been a lot of good fighters come from down here, and seem to be taking over BKB at the moment, don't they? See, a lot of them in the top 10, isn't they? They're pound for pound list.
No, it's incredible, really, when you consider pretty much every single Welsh fighter that's been in BKB has been either a British champion or a world champion, and it always baffles me. I mean, I'm moving to Wales for Cardiff University, so maybe my training will up it when I come down there as well. Who knows? But yeah, it's truly incredible. But I just wondered about Stephen Evans. You mentioned him there. He's fighting Ryan Barrett. There's not too much we know about him. Do you know him personally, or?
Yeah, I've known Stephen for like 20 odd years. We had when I was an amateur, when I was about 10, 11, he was in the gym same time as me. He stopped boxing then, and then years later, I had my own gym when he started back. And he's started back ever since then. He's did a few amateur fights, like been about for years, because he's been on and off, with his training and his fights. Sorry, so. I think he's had a few injuries with his back and things as well, so he hasn't had as many fights as he could have had.
Yeah, I mean, he's one of the names that came up, and well, I've heard that he's fantastic. He's a Welsh amateur international boxer. It's something very exciting indeed, but hadn't really seen enough of him. So good to hear that you think he's good as well. But yeah, so moving on to Welsh bare knuckle boxing in general, Chapman versus George, the first Welsh bare knuckle fight. Why do you think it's taken so long for an all Welsh affair?
I don't know. Perhaps because, like you said, it's more Welsh boxers in there now. Like before, probably only Sean George and Craig Evans. Christian Evans, sorry. And they were the only ones I think were in there, and Harry Miles, and they were different weights. So it's a few more come in around about the same weight now. So a lot of fights that could be made.
A lot of fights, and for yourself, a lot of fights as well. Obviously, it's a little, well, not disappointing. Obviously, this is a good fight. You've needed this world title for quite some time, but there's a lot of fights in BKB for you. Obviously, Jimmy Sweeney, Connor Tierney, so Ricardo Franco, so many guys around your weight that you haven't yet faced. Is it a little bit frustrating, perhaps, that you didn't get one of those names for this fight?
Yeah, it is a little bit. Because last year, I was going to fight Edgar Puerta, wasn't I?
Yes.
So that would have been a tough one. I was looking forward to that. But I think I was told this was the only title that was available at the time. So you can't say no to it. So the bigger fights down the line as well. But I got to get through this one first, don't I?
Is that who you'd be looking at next? One of those three names, one of the big three?
Well, I think Tierney, I think he's at about 80 kilos, was it? That weight they won title. So
yeah, I mean, he's around 80 kilograms at the moment, but he's looking to drop around 73, 76. So we'll be back around.
Well, he won't be a champion then, probably. He won't be, as I think, if I'm going to fight him, it'd be for his title. Or if I no other reason to fight him, honest.
Unless he comes down and challenges you for your 73 kilogram title.
Well, I got to win it first, haven't I? So.
The confidence, Barry.
Yeah, we won't see, can have it.
For sure. Brilliant. Okay, well, finally, I just wanted to draw it all up with people you've got to thank. Who have you got to thank for this fight?
My girlfriend's brother, he helped train with me, my father, my other trainer, but he's away at the moment, so I'd like to thank all them. They help me out, and my sponsors as well. They all help me out when I'm out to work training, so I thank you to them as well. Brilliant.
Well, Barry, thank you so much. We've got the interview done. It was completely painless, so thank you so much, Barry, and best of luck. Best of luck at BKB 21, my man. See you soon.
Thank you. Bye. Bye.